Hello, everybody. I'm live and I am sorry. I'm really late and it's been a long day. We had a lot of stops to make, a lot of people to see. It was a big day for my child today and I had to be there to support him. But I really wanted to speak to y'all today because I have some stuff to say. And some people watch them, some people don't. But to those who do watch them, I want to say that I appreciate you guys and I love y'all and thank you for the support and everything. So, first off, I just want to say let's thank God. Let's thank God for such an awesome day because every day that nobody didn't die is an awesome day. And if somebody did die today in your life, just know that now there's no more suffering, there's no more pain, that now they're at peace and it's gonna be okay. I just want if you catch the title, say open your perspective, right? I just want to challenge y'all to open your perspective. And what I mean by open your perspective is have a mind to be open to listening and discovering new things. If you want to be somewhere different than where you at now, you want to go and you want to be somebody better than you are now, you want to be your true self, you have to open your perspective to new things that can happen, new things that you think you already know, but it's different sides to it. Like I tell my children, if you see a quarter, just because it's a front and a back, that's not all the sides that you see of a quarter. It's money. It's money. You can spend it. You put two quarters together, you can get 50 cents. So it's so many sides. Excuse me, my allergies is acting up. But I just want to say that right now, it's a lot of depression going around. There's a lot of depression going around, and that's because the God's people is rising up, and all people is getting themselves together. But at the end of the day, sometimes we can't let go ourselves. We need to pick up our cross daily and follow God, follow Him, and do what He is calling us to do. And the way that you find that is by getting up in the morning, praising God, and then talking to Him, asking Him questions. If you ask God a question, you get silent, He will answer. If you're for y'all or those who do not know Jesus' phone number, let me give it to you. It is 1877 worship. Because He's number one. 8 stands for new beginnings, and 7, 2 sevens of perfection, because our God is perfect. And I just want to encourage you, if you're going through what you're going through right now, this is a season for you to try to learn from it and see what is God trying to say to you. What did He want? Is He trying to tell you that you're not supposed to be at that job that you at anymore? Is He trying to tell you that you're not supposed to be in that relationship anymore? Is He trying to tell you that you're not supposed to be at that house anymore? Is He trying to tell you that He needs you to figure out who you is so you can help save other people? Because your healing is not for yourself. Your healing is to save other people. And for all you people who sick of being in the rat race, sick of working for other people. You might even stop working for other people, but just start working for yourself and realize that's not what you want. That you really just want to be financially free and don't have to work or do nothing. That you could just have your days to go do what it is that you want and not worry about what your bills getting paid and things like that. Stop chasing time and just living. And so if you're feeling like that, I encourage you to read a book called Rich Dad Poor Dad. Open up my mind, change my life, changed my perspective too on the way that I think about things. So I'm just encouraging you to open up your perspective so that way you can receive what it is. If you believe down in the inside, if you believe down in the inside that your life is going to change, it will. All you need is faith as a mustard seed. You don't need no big, gigantic faith. You don't even need faith as big as this eye right here. Even in this little part, you don't even need that much. Just as a mustard seed. If you've never seen a mustard seed, it's a little itty bitty little thing. Because faith is what helps get you through darkness. Just a little bit helps you to believe. If you start changing your perspective of the situation that you're in and realize where you're supposed to go, you'll realize none of that. Let me tell you what I realized. And this is me. Let me tell you. I'm not going to talk to y'all about what y'all going to do. I'm going to tell you about what I realized. That at the end of the day, when I'm having a bad day, it ain't nobody's business. And what I mean by that, I don't have to go around cussing nobody out. I don't have to go around really telling nobody for the most part. Because at the end of the day, if they can't change it, they don't need to know. Mind my own business. They don't need to know. And if I'm having a bad day, it's not nobody else's problem for me to push whatever I'm going through off on them. Excuse me, I'm trying not to sneeze. Woo. Excuse me, sorry, my allergies is acting up. So, like, just know that everything is going to be okay. Look down, excuse me, on the inside and think about all the places that you've been, whether it be good or bad, and think about all the places that God has brought you from. If you're watching this video right now, then that's living proof that God had brought you some places. Now, let me tell y'all something. I'm going to be honest with you. Sometimes I get on here, when I be to myself and I'm driving my bus and I be talking to God in the morning, I be like, yes, I get all this information. I be like, I'm going to say this, I'm going to say that, I'm going to say this, I'm going to say that. I get on live, and then once I get out the seat, sometimes I forget. I be like, yeah, when I know while I'm sitting in the seat. I be like, yeah. Then when I get on live, sometimes I get a little bit nervous. But other than that, I'm okay. And I just want to explain something to you guys, right? Something that I never understand. And, me just watching what I think allow me the opportunity to think about what God wants me to think about and talk to him and spend time with him and things like that. I realized that if you think about DNA, right? Think about DNA. Think about a person having a baby, right? When a person have a baby and a child is born and then they grow up and they get older and you see them act like their father and they may never even met their father, you don't remember their father or anything, but you see them acting like their father. You maybe, of course, you know their father because they 9 times out of 10 that's why they're father. But if you watch them and you see them doing stuff that their father do, and you like, oh my goodness, down in them chewing and things like that, it shows you that DNA is real. So I just wanted to explain that when it comes to Adam in the garden, that I never understood when he said, Jesus is my father, right? I never understood what that actually meant. And if you really think about it, Adam and Eve is everybody's great. I don't even know how many greats grandmother, because they were the first man and woman. And God and Jesus, same person, breathed life into Adam. And when he breathed life into Adam, he became alive. But Adam still had flesh. And in the garden, Adam chose his flesh over God at that moment. So all his descendants had to pay for it, except for Jesus. Jesus is the one who made it right. So he didn't tell his wife, like, we got dominion over everything, including the serpent. And you can just imagine Satan being in the garden talking to Eve, like, hey girl, how you doing? Everything gonna be okay? Like, you see that fruit over there? Yeah, it's good. You know, I had some of that. And she was like, no, we can't touch that. Because Adam probably only told her, like, you know, yeah, don't touch it. He probably ain't telling him specific. He said we're going to surely die. But he didn't tell, if he told her that she had dominion over there. So when he told her that, she was like, no, I said no. God said we should not eat of that fruit. Now, she probably said it for a while, but eventually she probably gave in. And he was like, you know, girl, did he say you surely die? She was like, well, he didn't say it to me, but he said it to him, so I don't know. And Adam should have said, we have dominion, sweetie. We will surely die. I don't know how we gonna die, but we gonna surely die. Maybe something else spirit's gonna die. I don't know what they was thinking about, you know, really in the garden in that moment. Because we wasn't really physically there to see the step-by-step details. But I guess if you could put yourself in the shoes and imagine. But if I just believe that if he would have told Eve and say, babe, we got dominion. Don't listen to what he said. Then everything would have been good. You know. But, you know, we all fall short. And Adam fell short to his flesh. And that's why his descendants are fleshly. Because we're his descendant. And that's why it's two of us going on. In the inside, our spirits, which is Jesus, God. And then our great continue grandfather, Adam, you know? So, the ways that we are, we having a battle between the two. So you have to pick up your cross daily. So your flesh is dead, you know, but your spirit is living. And when you supposed to pick up your cross daily, and every day daily, you supposed to say, you know what? I'm not going to be depressed. I'm not going to allow myself to go through nothing I'm not supposed to. I'm going to look towards the mark, and I'm going to keep on keeping my promise that God has put in my heart. I need y'all to keep this in your heart. Okay? Stop allowing the enemy to take over your mind. And I know it's hard. I've been there. And I've been going 2 days strong, but some people say 14 days is a habit. 15 days is a habit. 21 days is a habit. Shoot, just go in and do it for 30. Praise God in the morning, and then talk to Him all day, and then it shall be a habit. You won't be depressed no more. You won't eat none of that medications, none of that. I don't know what's going on. The enemy is trying to block whatever is going on. Tongue itching, nose stopped up, everything. But I just want to say that I love you guys. I want you guys to have a blessed evening. And I want you guys to pick your head up. Get yourself together. Everything is going to be okay. I done been through some stuff. And every moment I thought that it wasn't. But I had faith in mustard seed. Like, this can't be it. I ain't come this far for this to be it. Whatever it is better, that's what I want. And when I started thinking like that, I started searching for the enemy that, not the enemy or the inner me the one who is against me, that's inside of me, but I started searching for my spirit, my soul, who God has truly called me to be. And with that, I find peace. And my allergies is acting up really bad. I'm gonna get back on here and do another live sometime this week. I'm not really sure the date. But I just want to say I love you guys. Sorry my allergies is acting up. Have a blessed day. And, oh, one thing. You already know what I gotta say to you. Don't you dare let nobody steal your joy. Can I get an amen?